Hello and welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. Last time we were in the tavern and we had a really spectacular show put on by Johnny and Junebug. And It's Too Late, something, or maybe it was just It's Too Late. Really cool song though. If this has a soundtrack, I might buy it. Supposed to fool with our radio, but is this the radio? Okay. How does it work? Fool with the radio. Oh, it says off. Fool with the radio until we get some like this. There we go. The station doesn't quite match the bartender's description. Definitely weird though. Let's keep some scanning. He said we'd know it when we heard it. So maybe it's a different station. Oh, never heard this before. Sounds like horses. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. I made a mistake. We're supposed to keep scanning. Lisette and Ira had some horses years back. Yeah, I've always been a little afraid of them. They're so big and, I don't know, you look in their eyes and they're almost human. Like they're human and animal at the same time. Since they've been domesticated so long, I guess. Well, that fits familiar but strange for me. Harry said just drive until it cuts off. Okay, now I'm supposed to drive. Oh shit, that was quick. Well, we got there in the end. There are horses. Like she was talking about. This is odd. How do we hear the horses? There's no radio. Oh, there's the horses. This is, I guess, this is Route Zero that we're on. I don't see what else it could be, but it's very strange. Hall of the Mountain King. I don't think that's where we're supposed to go. But there's a little steering wheel so we can go there. A little sidetrack maybe, but oh, into the next scene. Was this where we're supposed to go? Hall of the Mountain King. I don't think so. But I can't remember where we're supposed to go exactly. Johnny. Time to come loose, man. Junebug. Well, now I'm having fun. Huh, okay. Slow night then, anyway. Dr. Homer, as usual. They don't keep the roads up too well, do they? Not down here. Just let it go, I guess. Bridge. Bridge ends abruptly, crumbling in disrepair. Where are we? What happened to the horses? I guess I can't go this way? Oh, boardwalk. Up the boardwalk, then. It's also strange. Oh, that's right, we went back. Went back to Route Zero somehow. I don't know how we got there. Computers just stacked on top of each other. Probably old ones. Broken computer monitors are heaped precariously among the rocks. What is that game called with the horseshoes? Oh, go up there. I don't remember. Pet carrier? Pet carrier for cat or small dog has been left in the path. Calcified rag wadded in the corner may have once been a blanket. Ew. Old junk here. Where'd it go? Keep going this way? No, oh. Up this way. There we are. There's a fire going on too. This little board that we're on doesn't look too safe. And there is crap all over the place. And burning and fires. This place is on fire. This doesn't seem safe. How do I get over there to the fire? Oh, I click on the fire probably. Pile of discarded electronics burned steadily in the center of the chamber. Steadily. Oh, there I am. I lost track of myself for a little bit. Oh, it's triangles with triangles down here. Shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see. You're here to steal back the love a boy once knew. When you were too young, you recognized the movements of a heart. And you're escorted here pretending to have interest in heart, while really you're in love with the young woman as well. And you've agreed to help him conspire to win their affections. But it's just a ploy to set him up for embarrassment and diminish him out of the picture. What are you talking about? No, you're right. It's insipid, derivative. I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published. I was just going to say, sounds like a writer. From the billionaire's bidding to fields of longing. Real hot. Bodice ripping stuff, you know. I miss those days in the Lexington studio apartment. Just for me and my thesaurus steaming up the windows. Why did you stop writing? You know, suddenly it was all computers everywhere. And everywhere you went. And I thought I might be able to do something with that. Inject a little libido into those ugly beige boxes. Ha! So when I went back to the university and I studied human-computer interaction, and then I picked up Donald's research assistant here as a tester. Debugger. In my off hours I played around with the Doom love story at the core of our little simulation. That seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. I'm afraid I tinkered too much, made it too complex. Now work is just never done. We don't even add any new functionality. Bugs just grow on their own, too complex. I miss those days in Lexington studio apartment. Have we seen Amy before? Was she the one that told us about sitting around drinking beer and making sculptures? Or was that somebody else? But she clearly writes, is a writer, so maybe not. Amy just sounds familiar. Maybe it was Emily. Donald puffs on a smoldering pipe, half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Softly, where the old green river runs through the hills, caves not known to us, down to the sunless sea. Oh, who are you? Sorry, did we startle you? You might say you did. I thought you might be one of them. Oh no, you can't be. We've been patching all our spy holes. We kept the lights dim and the motors running softly, and we route the smoke out through that is what were we talking about? You were just singing. Oh, Junebug's here too. Is that her? No, that was Emily. Oh, you've caught a verse of my absent-minded warbling. It's just a song from my youth. Something a dear friend used to sing to herself as we hacked a crystal radio in the boiler room. In old Kentucky where my love, a lovely home did build for me, and where the old green river runs, through the hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. Tell I'm a great singer, huh? From there on, it's all meandering rivers and romantic greenery, and That is what we're talking about? Got lost, actually. Ah, you came from the road, the zero. No, you should stay off that road. Not safe. Bizarre topology. You never get anywhere. It just brings you right back here. The bridge is out down there. Yes, we're quite maroon in this moment. But I don't mind. Not anymore. This is where my life's work is. The computer right on the other side of the spire. It looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up mainframe, exhausted, exhumed from a university basement and left in this cavern to rot. Or to flower. No, it's an ordinary computer. I've modified it extensively, and in some particularly pretty experimental ways, believe you me. And that's to say nothing of the software, but you look like a technically minded sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on diffused base transistor circuitry? Or this is a bit boring to go through. Sounds like a short circuit. Certainly, but not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others, and it grows in nonlinear patterns, chaotic patterns. We can guide it a bit through a simple application of classic horticulture, but we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Thwarted and feeble, we hammer on this derelict keyboard. My name is Reason, King of Kings. But we are mere gardeners in the ruins. Our keystrokes echo off into the tunnels, boundless and bare. The caves stretch far away. We are too late. Always too late. What? Did you say something? You're about to tell us something about the computer software. Oh, that's software my life's work. Xanadu. You've heard of it? Perhaps you've read about it in a journal. It's been years since I published anything. Xanadu has evolved significantly since I explained its data structures in my article Literary Multitudes, Hypertextual Narrative as Structural Witness. Evolved, and then deteriorated. Donald sighs dramatically and takes a puff of his pipe. I'm afraid you're too late, fellow hypertext enthusiast. As the mold accumulated in the circuitry, Xanadu blossomed for a moment into something holy and enchanted. Then all the charm was broken. Do you have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something and then sit powerlessly as your work declines into ruin? I drive delivery small antique shop and we're closing it down. Shuffling around the dusty ghosts of antiquity. Well, I have my own ghosts, and I keep them there. In Xanadu, it's running on that glorious dusty machine. Take a look if you like. Too late to do anything about smoke and reminiscence, anyway. Far too late to do anything. Xanadu. Oh, there's an Andrew. I don't see a Xanadu. Oh, that way. Duh. Do you know what I first know? I mean, in this cave or larger, you could it. Now I'm getting ahead of myself. Got it. How would you characterize this space? The one we're standing in now. It's a mess. Catastrophe, or the site of some ancient catastrophe. Anyway, sure, the evidence is all around us. What's burning on that fire? Mysterium tremendum. It seems the shadow scattering momentarily lights the mouths of the unseen tunnels. That fire is constantly reshaping my... Close your eyes, will you? Close your eyes. Okay. Apparently Ezra's here too. Good, now. We stand at the top of a rocky peak. A tongue of flame licks the shadowy anomalies of... Where are we? Oh, here again. How disappointing. What are all these computers for? Computers? Oh, now I remember. I was writing on them. I described a cave. That was my job. Describe the cave. It's a great history of caves in literature, don't you know? The walls are frozen livers and orange stone. Isn't that vivid? I had a lot to live up to. I was a grad student studying statistics when I started working with Donald on his project. He said we needed someone with more analytical mind to do the descriptive writing. Someone up would appreciate the cave descriptions as real labor, instead of talking their authoritative view for granted. Don warned me it would be long hours typing painstakingly detailed descriptions into the computer, and I put in the hours. Believe me, I've put in the hours. I've described every facet of this cave in such detail that sometimes I don't know if I'm reading or looking, writing or exploring. Often in the dark and lonely moments, I worry that in my sleep I've transcribed room from my dreams into the system. How would we know? They could only intersect with precise, faithful detail. That's all I know how to write, and all I dream about is caves. I only dream about caves. What the hell are they talking about? It seems like they're talking a lot of gibberish. Maybe not gibberish, but it's not really moving the story forward any. It's just like this little side route that we went on. And a lot of their mumbo jumbo is just talking about a computer program, Xanadu, I guess. But I'm not sure what it does. Berta. Where's the Xanadu? Talk to Roberta, I guess. I don't know what good it's gonna do though. Am I still moving towards? Oh, there we go. The game's on Peril. Ah. Well, what else is new? Do you work here? Work, you could call it that. I gather old circuit boards and throw them in the fire. Sometimes I fish out precious metals, and let them cool in the toxic gems. I put them in my hair. Enchanted jewelry, talismans, a magic mirror that prevents the future, a magic shield that protects the bearer from age, a magic chest that's always filled with. What is she talking about? Never went to the university. I was an independent scholar. It means I took public libraries and, like a beachcomber, I studied fairy tales. And then I came to work for Donald. I paid the bills, rubbed leathern elbows with academics, scraped black mold from cave walls. Finally, now I carry the firewood into senescence. The kingdom is in peril. That's nice, but oh, there it is. Ultimately, I guess we want to look at this computer, see what that's about. It's a huge computer, which makes me think this is like a long time ago, unless they're just using really old computers for some reason. Baffling controls panels are sheltered from the elements with a warm tarp. A closet-sized wall of knobs and wires looms behind the machine, humming and faintly. An electric typewriter is the only easily recognizable component. Let's do this. How do you think we get it started? This whole thing? Maybe there's a hand crank around. Oh, it has a run key. Run, please. Let's see what this is. Oh, we're on the next scene. So I guess this must have been the right way, but wow. I do not know what's happening, or why this is happening, I guess. I kind of know what's happening, but they're talking about different things that have nothing to do with anything that I'm interested in. And what does this computer do? There's a house. There's a house. are at the end. Mal and U is S. This thing is in rough shape. Try blowing at it. Conway blows on some dust on the keyboard and the return key. Add a road small Haroon U. That's worse. Try typing house. Typing house. That's car. Nope, nothing. What does that say? Mountains. You are in big quote with lit everywhere. Everywhere. Computer something backs and beam. It said Lulu? Oh, it did say Lulu. Did that say Lulu? Typing Lulu. Donald. Maybe Donald. Enter. I've got the machine and see history from the school. School. One. So has high. Okay. I'm just gonna skip this garbage. Damn, I can't tell what she's saying. She? Oh, I have my portable. Oh, Shannon. Portable degasser with me. Whole system like this can build up remnant magnetic field that sort of warps everything along whatever pattern it's settled into, you know? Degasser cleans up, but suddenly shaking the magnetic field around its uniform again. That's convenient. That's how I like to think of it anyways, like shaking a snow globe. Haha, worth a shot. Do I push this? Or does that turn it on and off? Looks like it turned it on and off. All of the Mountain King. Okay, we've established this is garbage. Well, okay. Premature at end of a file, press key to quit. Or is that just saying that? Maybe the computer's saying that. This is a lost cause, what a piece of junk. There's a typewriter. Is that what we're typing on? Oh my god, we're moving along. I think we've spent enough time here, unless it's gonna make me do something else. And this is a complete waste of time. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, that's it for today. It's been quite a while, and I think that's good enough for today. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.